Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Hunky Dory TV. And we are very excited today because it's Diamond Deals Refresh Day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Can you believe this is our third set of Diamond Deals? How fast has that gone? It's absolutely crazy. It's gone so fast. So obviously, if you are a Diamond member, you will get access to all of these incredible Diamond deals. And have we got some deals for you this month? We will talk to you all about Diamond Club. We'll go through all of those incredible deals very, very soon. But shall we have a look who we've got with us today? We have got Emily in the producer corner. Good morning, Em.
Good morning.
How are you today?
It's very warm in here.
It's very, very warm in here today. Our aircon's just having a small paddy and it's just not working, so it's very, very sweaty. And then in demonstration station, we've got Beck.
Good morning.
How
Hi
are
everyone.
you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good.
Yeah, some great deals again this time.
We've got some awesome deals.
Yeah.
Have you checked out the prices?
I know. It's really incredible.
They're just a bit mega, aren't
Yeah,
they?
I'm so excited.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. They were a little bit last minute. Dan was only doing these yesterday. But I think he just went a little bit funny and has just done crazy prices. So we will show you all of those incredible deals very, very soon. But shall we take a look at this week's Win It Weekly before we do? We have got 5 of these to give away. Look at this.
Oh, pretty.
It is our Fairy Blossoms Luxury Topper Collection. It includes 8 Matte-tastic topper sets, 4 designs, 2 of each. It's worth £19.99. Look at this. Let me turn it around and show you all of those incredible cards that you could be making with this collection. And it could be yours, absolutely free of charge, but you have to answer our question correctly. So we would like to know from you, what do people traditionally put on top of their tree, on top of a Christmas tree? Is it A, a turkey? Is it B, an angel? Or C, a gnome? What do you think? You let us know what you think the answer is. We got a new gnome yesterday. Mark's grandma dropped it off for us. It's a little gnome with a football.
Oh,
it's very cute.
cute.
It's called Wilf.
Oh, do you have gnomes then? Like,
We do.
Do you have a few?
Yeah, we have a few.
Okay,
yeah, we tend to
cute.
get the fun ones from Asda. So we've got a lady in a little hula skirt.
Oh, cute.
We've got a gnome in a little like float thing.
Oh, cute.
Like a little rubber ring. I'm trying to think what else we've got. Obviously, we've got the one with the football now. And there's another really fun one.
Proper little gnome family.
Yeah.
There's a wedding dress shop near us, and they've got a little bride and groom gnome. They're so cute.
That is really cute.
Yeah, outside they're like quite big actually.
Yeah, you can get some decent size ones.
But yeah, there's a little bride and groom, like Mr. and Mrs. Gnome. It's dead cute.
So cute. Do
I
you have
know.
any gnomes, Emily?
No,
No?
no, I'm not planning on it.
Oh, you're not? Oh, I think we need to get Emily a housewarming gift.
Yeah.
Because Emily's just moved into a new house. I think we need to, treat you to a gift. But you let us know what you think the answer is. Is it A, turkey, B, an angel, or C, a gnome? Let us know if you've got any gnomes as well. We're very interested now. And you could be winning one of these collections, one of 5 that we're going to give away on Friday. So make sure you stay tuned all week. Put your answers in every day, and then you might be selected to win. Now, are we ready for today's Diamond Deals? Do we have a VT or anything? Or are we just going straight in?
Straight in.
Okay, first of all, now this one, I looked at this and I was like, no, I think it was me and you yesterday, and we were like, no, he's not putting that in. He's not putting that in. Iris folding. Moonstone or iris folding dies. It should be £9.99. Look at your diamond price, £5.99. Am I on the wrong camera? No. Just checking. £5.99. So there are 4 to choose from. So this is from our original one, which wasn't even that long ago. It's quite recent. So we have got the Simply Floral, which is that gorgeous flower design. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? So detailed and delicate, that one. And obviously these cut the shapes out as an aperture for you to do your iris folding in like this. But obviously you don't have to do that. You could just pop some pattern papers behind, some mirror cards, something like that. There's the watering can. There's the Easter egg.
Oh, this one's so cute.
You could be getting ahead for your Easter cards next year. It's very, very sweet. Absolutely gorgeous. And then there is that beautiful butterfly as well. Absolutely stunning. So simple to do. So you get these to do your cut your apertures, but then you also get the template inside for your iris folding, which is reusable as well. So make sure you keep your packaging, oops, and then you can reuse that template that's on the inside. So they should be £9.99 each. Now they're just £5.99 if you are a Diamond member. But obviously, to go with your iris folding dies, you need an iris folding paper pad. Look at this.
This is gorgeous.
£4.99. Absolutely incredible price. So this has got 80 sheets in. Let me just have a little flick through here for you so you can see. You get all of your sort of solid colours, really, really beautiful matte finish as well, so that you you can ink onto here if you want to, but it's perfect for folding because it isn't too thick, it's not too thin, and obviously that matte finish is just that little bit easier to fold as well. But on top of all your solid colours, you're also going to get some fabulous foiled designs as well, which we are just getting to. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. So all sorts of colours, all sorts of patterns, and the foiled ones just add that little bit of something in your iris folding, don't they? Just that little sort of slither of a foil design. Just, I don't know, it just jazzes everything up. I'll show you a few makes in a moment so you can see exactly what I mean. But just £4.99 for that. If you've got some of our iris folding dies already and you need a top up on your paper pad, now is the opportunity, because that diamond price is incredible. £4.99. And just look at how those papers work with the dies there. Look at the little foil detail. And I love here we've got the iris folding on this side, but then we've just got this cut out of the papers with the die. We haven't done any iris folding on that side. It is absolutely stunning, that card. That's one of that Natalie made for us, and this one as well. Look at that. Look at that pop of the foil in there.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's so, so beautiful. Look at this one too.
Oh,
that's nice, isn't it? So using it with your nesting dies as well. Look at this one.
There's some really stunning makes.
It's almost like a hidden butterfly, that, isn't it? It's like
almost
lost until you move it and see all that foil under the light. It's gorgeous. And then a really simple one. That one's just using all the foil designs.
Super shiny.
And then this one's not using any foil designs. So really mixing it up, using whatever you prefer. This one is also beautiful by Barbara. Look at that one. And who would have thought from such a smallish die you could make such a large card.
I know.
As well. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So that's your iris folding pad as well. And then, oh my goodness, I didn't see this sneak in. Our Duotone Matastic.
And this is very recent.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is just £8.99. So this was done with our Flora and Flight.
Yeah, the Edgic.
The Edgic dies. So obviously we've got these colours on the front. Let me just pull that green one out a little bit more so you can see. So these colours on the front, but then on the reverse, you've got those beautiful pastel shades. We love this cardstock. It is beautiful for using with your Edgic dies because when you sort of fold this over and do that die cutting, you get to see both sides. So maybe you've got our Christmas ones that we brought you just last week.
Yeah, some of these really work with those.
You'll be able to use this as well as your the Christmas cardstock that we launched with it. But this one is, you know, it's beautiful. Look at the red in there. And then you've got, oh, look at this one. It's almost black, isn't it? It's like a really deep brown. It doesn't look as dark on screen, but in real life, it's really quite dark, that. And this one a bit goldy.
That one's nice.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, this is my fave. Obviously.
Oh yeah, the dusty rose, so pretty.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some really beautiful colours in there. £8.99, what an absolute bargain price for your Duotone Matastic. And what I love about these diamond deals is we're bringing you some core items. So as well as our, you know, we call them fashion items here at Hunky Dory. These are products that sort of come in and they move on, and we bring another sort of theme within that collection. But this is something that's core. It's something that we do all the time. And it's just so lovely that you can get savings even on our core line. So just £8.99 for your Duotone Matastic. I love that. I think I've shown cards. We're coming to you.
We're coming to me.
Coming
How
to you. Coming to you.
exciting. Okay, yes, so we're going to start with that beautiful iris folding. Now, yeah, I didn't actually know that Duotone Matastic was on the show.
I know, what a treat.
This is Dan's last minute additions,
Yes,
isn't it? I know,
it
so
is.
it is such a treat. So I haven't actually prepared my demo with that, but it's fine.
That's okay.
So I'm just using some of our sort of Matastic pattern packs here.
Ooh, that's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is the Bygone Blooms, but again, that blue colour would work so, so nicely. So we are going to cut our cardstock down to 8x8.
Okay.
And we're going to make, we're going to do a little bit of box making.
Okay.
So I'm quite excited for this. So this is going to be my box lid. So it's always L, lid.
Lid left.
Lid left.
Left for Liz.
Left for lid. L for lid, L for left. Okay, so I think we're going to make it at 1.5. That should give us a nice little bit of depth there.
Okay.
So we'll butt it up to the left-hand side. It even says, like, let me bring it in a little bit. How good is this? It even says box lid there and box base there. Oh, just love that.
It tries to help you as much as it can, but you still have to actually remember yourself.
Absolutely.
I've done it myself. I've done 2 lids, and then I'm like, why is it not working?
Oh, I've done that. Or I've done 1.5 and then say 6.5, and that doesn't work. You've got to turn it round.
It took us ages to figure that out, didn't it? I remember. And you were like, why are my boxes not working? And I'm like, well, I don't know what you're doing. And you're like, I don't know, I'm doing this.
Just wasn't spinning it
It
round.
wasn't spinning it round, but it did take us a while to figure that out, didn't it? It was
Yeah.
like, have you got a dodgy board? You can't have a dodgy board.
No. Like, the adorable scoreable box making technology is flawless.
It is. I don't understand. It was very complex.
But yeah, you know, that's just me being a little bit blonde. But yeah, it's so great. Like, you know, to just easily do this kind of box making.
Debbie Stevens is already on the calculator for our price per sheets.
Oh yes,
The
Debbie.
Duotone Matastic, 37p a sheet.
Is it really?
That's amazing, isn't it?
This
Diamond
is
member
where
price.
Diamond membership starts. Like, it pays for itself in the value, doesn't it? You know, to make those kind of savings is just incredible. So let's kind of give all our scores a little bit of a burnish. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get our iris folding dies.
Ooh.
So this is our lid, so that's where we want it.
Yeah.
And I was super inspired by like one of Nat's projects with the Miri Christmas that we had on last week, because she used the Christmas iris folding dies with that, and it just made the most stunning box. So I was like, oh, I'm going to kind of do that with these because it's such a pretty project.
That looks so nice on there already.
It does, doesn't it? Absolutely. So let's get some low tack tape and let's get that in the machine. I'll just use some of this one.
Good morning to everybody on YouTube and on Facebook this morning. Thank you all for joining us. I hope the weather has cooled down a little bit for you. We were promised rain.
We
right?
were.
And
it's not cooled down at all,
no,
has it?
it's, not
It's
really
just gone
cooled down.
grey.
It's just, there's no sun. And it is just, it's been drizzly. Like when I left to come to work this morning, it was a bit drizzly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was expecting full-on downpour thunderstorms. I was very disappointed.
It's quite sad, isn't it? Right, let's pop this in our die cutting machine. Yeah, it's still hot, but not as nice and sunny.
Yeah.
It's very, very sad.
It's now just that sort of muggy weather, isn't it?
Yeah, muggy, close.
Yeah.
Not nice, not nice. Let's get this in the die cutting machine.
Don't worry as well if you're tuning in, you're thinking what you want about, what are these diamond deals? We will go through the Diamond Club with you very shortly as well, just to refresh if you're not sure, maybe even thinking about it. It's definitely the best time when all these diamond deals are brand new to join the Diamond Club. It's well worth it.
Oh, absolutely. If you're thinking about joining, do. Like, just do.
Just do.
Just do
it's
it.
Honestly, when we tell you all the benefits and everything, it's just a no-brainer, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. So I'm actually going to just gently remove this die, nice and gently, and then I'm going to try and save my little bits that are falling out, because you can build that petal again on like a card or a tag.
Yeah. I bet that looks really nice actually.
Yeah, so we'll keep those to one side and we'll just see kind of if we get to that stage at the end. So I'm just going to gently pop these off now. Put them to one side.
What a lovely idea, cutting them into a box lid like that.
It's so nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Natalie, she's so clever.
She is, isn't she? She's a clever little sausage. She sent me a little sneaky video of her wedding invitations last night.
Oh, did she? How exciting. Do you know, I've seen a little sort of prototype.
Yeah.
I don't think it's obviously not the finished one.
Yeah, they look
because she just
incredible.
printed it here. But yeah, they are really starting to look incredible, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has, yeah.
She's foiled them. Oh, wow. So we've had a little thing here where we've discussed foiling on parchment, but it's very tricky. But Natalie has foiled her invites onto parchment, so she just sent a little video saying, just tell the lads, you can foil on parchment easy.
Oh, yeah.
Showing typical Natalie style.
Absolutely.
Tell them lads.
Yeah, foiled parchment, they're going to look stunning, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just, yeah, they're really beautiful.
So what we're going to do is, so now we've got our aperture cut out, I'm just going to cut out one more just to demonstrate this technique.
Oh, okay.
So we'll just cut it out of a plain piece of white ink me, it's absolutely fine. And then I'll show you sort of how to build it, and then we can we can
jump
do a
to
little.
a pre-made one.
We can jump to one that's done ahead of time. It's quite a lengthy.
It does take a little bit of time. One of the top tips I think is having all your strips ready done.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've done those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. There's things that it's a bit like anything. It's like those sort of crafts that we consider a bit more time consuming. A bit like decoupage. It's like,
yeah, of course,
make work for yourself ahead of time. Do your strips, do your, you know, glue them down, get your apertures all done, and then you're just ready to do the sort of more time consuming part, but that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
So again, I'm just going to take that. So as Anne-Marie said, in the packaging, it is like sort of folded in half, and then inside you get this beautiful template that you can use over and over again. So I'm just going to kind of line that up there just so that it marries up with the design. And then again, you can just use some low tack tape and then start kind of bringing it together.
And you just need to make sure that you putting it face down. So if you've got a coloured cardstock or a patterned cardstock,
oh yeah, you want that.
It needs to go like coloured face down,
yeah,
if you will.
Absolutely, yeah, because this is going to be this is going to be your workings, and that's all going to be covered up. Okay. So you can, the best way to start is to start at 1. So I've got some strips here from the Iris folding paper pad. I've got a gorgeous mixture of blues, which is going to go with that matte-tastic perfectly. I've cut them all to 3 centimetres, and what you need to do is just simply fold them in half. Now you can give them a bit of a score at this point, you can glue them together, you know, however you want to do it, whatever works for you at this point is fine. You can cut them skinnier, you can cut them thicker.
I think it depends on the sections, doesn't it? Some of them you can get away with skinnier ones, and then you'll come to something that's quite chunky and you're like, oh, I wish I made that a bit thicker. So it's nice to have a bit of selection of both, I think.
Absolutely, definitely, yeah, it is always worth doing that. I always sort of cut them to 3 and then I kind of trim them down as I'm going along.
Yeah.
So basically what you need to do is just follow the numbers round. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, maybe a couple more, and then we'll just see how we go. Now you can use whichever adhesive you find the easiest.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use double tape for a bit of speed.
Okay. So you can use, one of our preferred adhesives is the purple glue stick, which is out of stock at the moment.
I know.
Just tomorrow when Dan's in here, if you can all just comment.
Glue stick, glue stick, glue stick.
When's the purple glue stick coming? You might, you know.
I know, we might get that ordered. I don't think there's anything else to like. Obviously, when we order stuff like that, it comes from abroad, doesn't it?
It does. Glue. It comes from China, so it just takes such a long time because it has to come on a boat. Yeah,
and as well, like obviously, we don't want to order it just on its own. Like we like to sort of order everything at once. So it can be a little bit tricky in that way. So what you need to do is just start layering them up really, really easily. So just getting each strips, getting a little nice piece of, and it's nice and skinny, this tape, so it shouldn't add, you know, a crazy amount of bulk.
And then the different colour blues within there are to help you if you want to do different colours, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want to, you can just do all one colour if you want to, but you could maybe do like the really dark blue in a foil one. You could do, you know, the light blue and sort of alternate them or something like that. Yeah,
you get a really nice, good sort of colour guide. So maybe on this 6 where it's the darkest colour, I'd probably use this navy. Yeah. And again, as we can see, that strip's going to be far too, you know, like thick. So again, I'm just going to snip that off there and then pop it, you know, just pop it on there really. And again, it doesn't matter that we're a bit under because we can do the next one a bit thicker. It's absolutely fine, you know, like your sort of, it's your creation as it will. If you want, like you say,
there's no real rules, are there?
There's not, and you know, that's the really fun thing about Iris folding is that there aren't any real rules. Like you say, even just by the card samples, we saw how many different sort of colours and patterns had been used, and you know, that's the really, really fun part about it, really. So again, I'm just going to cut that one a little bit skinnier and have that one just go in there. And then I think now that we've demonstrated the technique, I'm going to lift it up and you can see what it kind of looks like at this point. So it's clearly not done, but we've got one leaf. It leaves those really beautiful folds there, just as you can see. And once they're layered up, they should look a little bit of something like this.
Oh, nice.
So done a little bit of sneaky ahead.
A little bit sneaky.
But I've used all the same colours and I have used some of that matte-tastic.
So we've had a little question about, this lady's asked, what's the best adhesive to use for sort of longevity? Now, can we just have a discussion about where that came from, that iris folding thing that you've done?
Yes.
And what glue you use? Because that's not new, is it? That iris folding pre-done one.
No, this is not new.
Had that for a while.
Yeah.
Since the original launch?
Yes, about 6 months.
And what adhesive would you have used on that?
Glue stick.
Glue stick. So yeah, your glue stick would be absolutely fine in terms of sort of longevity for your adhesive. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and nothing's falling apart off there, nothing's coming off, so it's absolutely fine, isn't it? And obviously, usually you would cover the back anyway.
Absolutely.
So you're sort of extra secure in it, aren't you?
Yeah, I had to repair like one strip. And like I say, it's 6 months old,
Yeah.
and I've taken it off a previous project. So yeah, I kind of just didn't want to sort of waste another load of materials doing that. So I just did remove this off.
It was Shadia, sorry, I'd seen your comment but then lost your name, but I've just seen you again. There's also from Jan, who she says, I'm new. So our Hunky Dory products made and produced in England. So all of our paper craft products are designed and manufactured here in our warehouse. Literally the office is there, the warehouse is there. Any of our dies, embossing folders, craft tools, and most of our adhesives, apart from tape, like the wet glues and things, do come from China, just because they just don't, a lot with the dies particularly, you just can't get them manufactured in the UK. So, but everything else, stamps are even done in England as well, the UK. So most, I'd say, I don't know, maybe 80% of our product portfolio is all UK based. So yeah, most of it. I hope that answers your question, Jan. And welcome. We like newbies. We do.
You're going to have such fun. Crafting really is just such a joy. You're gonna just love it. You're gonna love us. We have so much fun here as well every day.
Yeah.
We just absolutely
We're
just
here,
love what we do
every day.
Every day. Right, let's just pop that onto a piece of card because we're going to see our workings once we glue this onto our box. We're going to see it. Give it a nice good press. And then we'll get that stuck down.
Nice and secure there, wasn't it?
Nice and secure. Yeah, a little bit of weight behind it. Absolutely. Right, so let's go in with our red tape to really give it that little bit of grab. And then we can just basically construct our box now.
Amazing.
How exciting.
We have another question.
Yeah.
Off Viv. She said, I have a question about your colouring. What is the hardest thing you've ever coloured? You make it look so easy.
Colouring is experience.
It is definitely, it is experience, but I do find that like really detailed things are trickier.
Yeah,
just because they take a bit more time, you've got to concentrate a little bit more. But yeah, it is just a...
Like the more you practice, like it's not just experience, but I mean like the more you practice, like that's why it's worth just giving it a go.
Yeah.
Because you do get better in time.
Yeah, definitely.
I kind of think that's true for all crafting. I mean, like, I'm so lucky, like, you know, everyone kind of knows that this wasn't really my background. And, you know, I look back to, like, some of the projects that I first started and they were okay, but, like, I look how far I've come.
Oh,
and,
definitely.
You know, like, if I'd have just stopped because, you know, I was like, oh, that's not great, then I'd have just stopped ages ago. I wouldn't have made any progress.
Yeah, no, it's like everything in life, isn't it? And I found that when I first started doing my brush lettering, I had like a journal that I was doing it in.
Yeah.
And when I go back to the first page, that was like absolutely horrific to like where I'm at now.
Yeah.
It's so different, and you can see that improvement. I tried to say this to Joseph, so he's got like a big A4 sketchbook.
Yeah.
And he'll just rip pages out.
Oh,
okay,
like, no,
you need to keep it in so you can see
how much progress you've made. I'm the same. I've got a Pinterest board and there's so many things that I'm like, oh, I don't want to print that because I'm not, you know, the most proud of it. But like you say, if you do that, you can then see your progress.
Yeah, and it's good for you to see, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so I'm just going to snip a little bit. It's just grabbed a little bit on my...
Oh, it's okay. We can always...
We can just snip that little bit off. It's just grabbed and I'm not even going to pull that up from the glue. So it's fine. We'll cover it up. It's fine.
It's all fine.
It's always
fine.
It's fine.
Oh, Jan is neat. She said, thank you very much, Anne-Marie. I'm new to Hunky Dory. Thank you for your welcome. Oh.
Okay. And then we'll just snip. I am going to try and lift this
and
up.
Anne had to go. She's got a visitor.
Who?
Anne. She said, I'm sorry, I've got to got to go. A visitor.
Oh no, you can catch us up later.
Yeah, I'd just ignore the doorbell.
Be like, do you fancy watching some Hunky Dory TV?
Yeah, you can come in, but we have to watch this.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Right, now let's cover that up. We'll just cut one little bit more off. Okay, so let's move that to one side and then let's cover that nasty bit of gluing up with a pretty insert. Now we kind of want that to be 5 by 5, so we'll just follow the guidelines like really nicely on here.
Nice and easy.
Super easy.
Our Christmas insert pads are back in stock.
Yes, they are.
So if you are making Christmas projects, then go and grab those, but the everyday ones are there as well. There's loads to choose from on the website. Lorraine on YouTube
Yeah.
They're talking about iris folding being like a bit of a retro technique. Like
It
something
is,
that
apparently
they've
so,
learned a long time
yeah.
ago. And there's a discussion between, I think it's Cara and Donna and Lorraine talking about like learning these techniques when they were younger, and like teabag folding as well is another one. And then Lorraine has said I like quilling as well. You could iris fold the vase or the wheelbarrow and then add quilled flowers on top.
Oh, nice.
How nice would that be?
That would be really nice.
That's something I've never actually tried, quilling.
It's not something I've ever tried. Again, it looks very tricky, but again...
It does, but I bet, yeah, it's just...
Again, I bet it's just giving it a go.
Just giving it a try, yeah.
Absolutely. Right, so we've covered that up now with our insert. It does look a little bit better. So, it is just to cover that. It's only our box lid anyway. So let's tape up these tabs.
Do you need me to do your base? Are you okay?
I've done my base, actually.
She's on it.
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, she's already on it.
I'm already on it. I thought that. It's exactly the same technique, but it's just moving it to the right-hand side of the scoreboard. So we'll get some trusty high-tech red tape on these tabs. Oh,
What happened there?
I don't know, my trimmer got a bit angry.
Causing chaos.
But I thought I'm actually taping this up on top of my trimmer. I'm making hard work for myself.
Yeah, oh, I do that. I think we all do it, don't we? You end up working on the tiny little space with all your tools underneath.
Stacked on top of it. I know, yeah, why do we do that? Okay.
We are funny as crafters.
I know. We just run out of room so easily. I'm nowhere near sorting out my craft room yet. I started it at the weekend. It was so hot.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't a good plan.
No.
It was tricky though, wasn't it? Because it was a bit too warm to even sort of sit out and enjoy the sun.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? It was too warm being inside. You couldn't win.
I know, and I couldn't really put the fan on because then my cardstock was just going nuts. It was so annoying. So I definitely need to. I'm running out of room in there.
You should have just come round ours on the bouncy castle.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that looked so fun. Right, perfect. So that is our box.
So nice.
Doesn't it look nice? It looks so pretty. And I'm so glad. It's nice to make something that's not a card. But box making is so simple. So we need to do the same for our box base.
Amazing.
Amazing. And then I'm just going to find the end of my tape all those up, and then we can get this project done.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, the cardstock's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it exactly. Like I say, if you want it to be a little bit more subtle, you can use the duotone that we've got on offer today.
That would be good for boxes actually, because it's coloured both sides.
Yeah, there's no white spaces to hide.
That would be nice
so
for a box.
lovely. Honestly, I wish I knew that was on. This is lovely, to be fair.
It is very beautiful.
And especially like, I knew I was going to do the flower. I asked Emily, like, do you have any special requests? And she was like, I'd like to see the flower.
Oh, okay.
So I knew I was kind of doing the flower, but yeah, I did not know that duotone. I just love the duotone. I don't know what again, it's not even been out that long and I don't know what we did without it.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. So just taping those tabs up.
Gorgeous.
Nice and simple, just going round.
Emily, I hope it's lived up to your expectations.
I know, the pressure
Do you not feel like you're being proper judge now?
to craft for Emily is tricky. So let's get that in there. Oh, it's come together really nicely.
How beautiful is that?
Yeah, absolutely. And then again, like if I was finishing this at home, I'd probably make a tag with all these like leftover pieces.
Or you could put them on the inside of the box.
Or on the inside of the box. Yeah, of course. Yeah, and have
well.
like your flower sort of building up there.
It's gorgeous.
But yeah, let me show it on the big camera.
How different is that to one of the cards as well? Seeing that iris folding in a box, it looks absolutely stunning.
Oh, let me move my box. There we go. So pretty.
It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so before we show you any more of our diamond deals, shall we tell you about the Diamond Club?
Yes.
Okay, there's so many things. There's literally just a small little section of benefits here, but there's so many. So first of all, it's £19.99, and when you sign up you will also receive a fabulous card making collection which is worth £19.99. At the moment it is the Watercolor Garden. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. You will love crafting with that collection. I would say it's potentially worth a little bit more than £19.99 because when you look at the content and what it's got in there, it is absolutely jam-packed. So you've got 36 sheets in that altogether. So you're going to get that absolutely free of charge. You'll just pay the postage to get that shipped out to you. Next, you're going to get 10% discount off everything, all full price items, 10% discount across the website. So if you're a standard club member, you'll get 5%, but obviously when you upgrade to diamond, you get that to 10%. You get access to diamond deals, which is all these wonderful products that we've got for you today. So anyone can access the diamond deals, but only you can see the prices when you're a diamond member. So you can see how incredible those prices are, and they really are sort of, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50% discount on some items. It's absolutely amazing. You'll also receive priority dispatch on all your orders. So when your order comes through, it's printed off, it goes to the top of the pile, which is just awesome, especially when we're busy, you know, you can just, you know, you're going to be top of the pile, getting ready to be picked and dispatched. Double reward points. So we had our first reward points party last week.
Yay!
And all our diamond members got 4 points per pound instead of 2 points. Which is just amazing, isn't it? You know, and those reward points that you can stack up, you get them on every single product. Some items have bonus reward points as well. So last week we had, was it the guillotine that had 1,000 extra reward points? So we give you bonus reward points, and you can use them for anything. You can spend them on another membership for next year. You could spend them on gift vouchers. You could spend them on sale items. You could spend them on, I guess you could spend them on your diamond deals. You know, you can spend them on absolutely anything. You're not restricted. And you also don't have to spend them all in one go. You can spend just a few if you want to, which I think is really cool, because maybe you're just sort of over the £35 threshold for free postage, and you're thinking, well, I want to use some of my points, but I don't want to drop under £35 because I'm going to pay postage. You can just use some. It's awesome. I love it. Such a cool thing. And then you also get a birthday gift of 500 reward points on your birthday. How awesome is that?
Best birthday ever. Because who doesn't spend the birthday money on crafting goodies?
Exactly. It is just amazing. And there's loads more as well. Absolutely loads more. And it's still new. I mean, what are we, 3 months, 2 months in? 3 months in?
Yeah.
Still very, very new. So there's lots and lots of things in the pipeline as well. So it is just marvellous. It is the club to be in. You should join us because it's just fantastic. And then of course you get all these incredible diamond deals as well. So let me show you some more. Look at these. Right, adorable scoreable cardstock. And these are in like, I don't think I've seen these.
I've never seen.
Have you not?
Oh, they're in like colour families,
I
aren't
thought
they?
maybe it was just me, you know. And I keep saying this, you know, I've been on mat leave, but I'm been back a year next month. So it's not really an excuse anymore. Where have these things been hiding? So this is our 10 sheet pack of blue shades. We've got a sneaky purple in there, definitely. Sneaky little lilac. It should be £3.99. Now just £2.99 if you're a diamond member. How awesome is that? So we've got the blues. Let me pop that back with that so we know. I mean, we can tell that one's blues. We've got the monochrome, I'm assuming this one is. Ooh, look at those colours. That one's a nice set, isn't it?
Yeah, so useful to have that set.
That is lovely. We've got the pinks. This is just absolutely essential. Look at this. Ooh, that's nice. Look at all the different shades of pink as well. Look at this like really peachy one right through to your really hot pink as well. Absolutely beautiful. And then there is also greens. It does say on here as well, earth as well. Do we just not have that one here, or?
Yeah, it's on the website.
Oh, it's on the website. It's on the website. Look at all those. Amazing. 10 sheets for just £2.99. I can work that one out, Debbie. It's 29p a sheet.
Woohoo!
That's maths I can do. Okay, and then also we have for you, let me just pop those back together, our dimensional card kits. So these are your aperture card blanks with your dimensional card fronts as well, like your we used to call them domes, but they're not sort of rounded anymore. They're sort of flat top, so it doesn't, I don't know, are they still classed as a dome? I don't know.
I mean, they kind of go up and over,
yeah,
don't they?
I don't know the rules on what is a dome and what isn't, but you get your, I think it's, is it 5s? Yeah, 5 of your cards, 5 of your envelopes, and 5 of your dimensional card fronts, domes, the plastic bits. So you can get any 2 for £8. So we've got the octagon. We've got this one here, which I'm sure has a bracket label aperture. I'll show you the back so you can see the shape a little bit better. We have got the arch window, which is my favourite.
Oh, I love that one.
Love this one. Let me turn it around so you can see the arch there. We've got the rectangle, so these nice large A5 card blanks with the rectangle, and then we've got the inverted corner rectangle as well. I guess there's loads more on the website. You literally couldn't bring them all in. I was going to say I thought there was 16. So any two for £8 on those, and how much should they be? £6.99. So it makes them £4 each. That's a really good saving, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when you get 5.
Yeah, 5 card blanks, 5 envelopes, 5 card fronts, and these shapes in here are the same shapes that we use for our decollage. So our decollage bases, this one I know you are going to use next.
Yeah.
And I know that this is the shape because I've got decollage on Thursday at Hobby Maker, and the octagon is the 3 kings.
Yes.
So you know these are perfect to use alongside your decollage and your whopper toppers as well. They will fit in there absolutely perfectly too. So if you've got any of those products in your stash, then these are going to work really nicely alongside. Just before we head over to Bex, let's just have a quick reminder of that Win It Weekly. So to win that incredible Fairy Blossoms collection, which is just gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
You just need to let us know, what do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? Is it A, a turkey, B, an angel, or C, a gnome? Let us know your answer, and we'll be selecting 5 winners on Friday to win that gorgeous collection. Okay, Bex.
Yeah, we're coming to
back.
me. We're coming back to me.
We're back.
Okay, awesome. Right, let's get one of these beautiful dimensional card fronts made, shall we? So, yeah, as Anne-Marie said, we are going to be using the octagon one because it does fit perfectly with our decollage. And the 3 kings is just, I've got a bit of a soft spot for this one.
We definitely do, don't we? It is absolutely a favourite.
It's so, so gorgeous. So, they also fit with our nesting dies. Which is great. So I've just got the octagon. We've got the largest one here.
Oh yeah, forget about the nesting dies as well.
Yeah, so I'm just going to cut an aperture out of my cardstock and pop that through the die cutting machine.
I knew there was something else.
Yeah, it's just the fact that like everything marries up together. So the nesting dies, the card fronts, you know, just everything, the decollage, your whopper toppers, everything just works so, so well. So even if you haven't got our decollage or anything like that, if you've got our nesting dies, you can make your own toppers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're still going to work lovely. Right, so let's just grab that out of there. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of line it up there.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to kind of glue it on because I was so frightened of not being able to do it straight. So what I can do is I can just lay it on there and just cut off any of the overhang.
Yeah.
Just really, really simple to do, really.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just, I'm going to pop some construction glue. Let's not have a repeat of the iris folding box. That's just when red tape is not your friend. Luckily we covered that up though. I knew I was going to use an insert, so I was like, well, it'll be a bit of an ugly mess for like 10 seconds and then it'll be absolutely fine. We have got all the tricks and tips for damage control here. We know them all because we regularly have to rely on them.
Yeah, we do indeed.
So let's just stick that down. We'll let that kind of settle. And then, like I say, we can snip that off. Definitely keep your weed, as it were, because we can use that for another project. And then finally, we're going to make a matte and layer on the inside of our card with that gorgeous colour family set. So there is a purple in the blue colour family.
Yeah, there is.
So we're going to use this beautiful wisteria because it's such a rich purple to go with our kings.
It's very nice, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Again, you could use the earth pat. There's quite a couple in there, the red or the yellow. But I just really fancied just doing a nice little purple card. So let's just pop that on there. So the card itself, is 6x6. So we've got a 6x6 mirror mat, which also might be on Diamond Deals today as well.
Maybe.
Maybe.
A little cheeky sneak peek.
Absolutely. And then we've just matted and layered that, so for our inside. So we're going a little bit bougie with Adorable Scoreable on the inside, but why not? So then I'm just going to neatly cut round this piece of cardstock.
Nice.
And then turn it over and we'll be absolutely good to go. It'll be so, so nice.
Sometimes it's much easier doing it that way rather than measuring it and then not getting it quite right.
Oh, I know. And if you don't have the dies, you can fussy cut it.
Yeah,
you can sort of draw a pencil line. I just thought just for a little bit of speed. But I know that when we did these for the samples, the decollage samples, I just fussy cut them out because it's, you know, it's quite nice to do that. Okie dokie, so I'm just going to cut my last little bit of overhang off here.
Debbie had said that those adorable scorable packs were hiding in plain sight. She bought the blues and pinks ages ago. We just didn't know about them. How exciting.
Yeah, they have been out a while actually, yeah.
Oh, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
Does look really good. I'm just going to sort of shift that around and then just pop that in there. So let's get that stuck down to my card because I'm actually going to put my sort of topper on there as well. And I'm thinking kind of what I want to do next, whether it's build the decollage or pop the front in. I'm not quite sure yet. I don't think there's any real rules on the order, but again, that's your dome and that just pops in there. So let's grab our decollage. We've got this beautiful image of the kings here, and
oh, it is lovely, isn't it?
it really is. It's so nice.
Nimi, or Nimi, apologies if I'm pronouncing your name incorrect, is asking which collection this is from. This is our Christmas Wishes decollage.
Oh yeah, I know. We are going to do a full back in stock show with this on one of the shows this week. So stay tuned if you want even more decollage.
Is it actually back in stock now, or is it still out?
It's currently not.
Yeah, it'll be back very, very soon, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're planning our back in stock. It is like, it's pending, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the machines.
Yeah. Okay, so again, just using my construction glue so that I can position this perfectly. Once that dome's in, there we go. I would just never have been able to freehand guess that.
No.
And then, so let's pop our decollage in. And doesn't it feel so weird to be doing it on the inside of a card? But you know that it's just going to pop out of that aperture like really nicely. So we're just going to start building those layers up. I've got all my foam pads ready to go. Just kind of used a mixture on whatever sort of feels right. So just going to layer those kings up there. Again, just sort of giving it a little bit of shape as we go. And then just simply popping them on top. So wonderful. I mean, I know the kings, but they just look majestic, don't they?
Yeah, they do. The colours are just so stunning as well, aren't they?
They really are.
This is definitely our favourite, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We just keep coming back to this one because it's so gorgeous. And again, octagon is just such an unusual shape as well.
Yeah,
it's so
it
fun.
sounds really odd, but I feel like an octagon's quite a majestic shape. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds really bizarre.
It does, doesn't it? Because I don't know, it just seems a bit like a sort
I've got more sides than you.
Yeah. And like a jewel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks really cool. It's just such a fun shape.
Cara said decollage is perfect for statement cards. It is. It really gives that wow factor, doesn't
Oh, definitely. These are the special cards that you want to be giving to your family, your best friends.
Yeah.
You know, your favourite neighbours that, you know, always get you a bottle of wine and a nice card for Christmas. You know, you want to be saving it for those kind of cards, really, because it is just so special. Again, just going around, we're just building up those layers, going smaller and smaller each time. Again, you can do as many or as few as you like, but we're just going to pop that on there. And then build up our last king on the right. I love how it just goes from like the 3 to the 2 and then the
gorgeous.
1. Yeah, it's so nice. Such a, you know, a really nice effect. Like the designers must work so hard on figuring out exactly which layers will be perfect. And then we'll pop that on there. He's got his frankincense or his myrrh there. Just simply popping the pieces out like so. Okay. Oh, that looks so good. Right, let's pop our dome in properly. So I'm just going to push that out. I've started to put tape around the edges, but I've not kind of finished that. So we'll do that now. So I'm just going along with some red tape. Now you can either sort of meander it round or you can keep cutting it as you go. It just depends on again, personal preference.
Yeah.
But the less I have to handle red tape, the better. we'll just sneak it round here. Do you know, it's funny though, because it genuinely is an adhesive I really love. Like, it's so good.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah, as much as we moan that it's a bit tricksy, like, it is so good for stuff like this. So I'm just going to kind of peel the backing off there. Oh, I'm getting it in one long strip, so satisfying as well.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, the simple things in life.
Yeah.
And then let's just snip that little bit off there, and then I can get that other bit. There we go.
I think Viv wins comment of the day. There's a discussion about craft rooms.
Okay.
In the comments.
We started that, didn't we, really?
Yeah, and Viv has put, John, I'm assuming is her husband, thought we had a spare bedroom until he walked in there one day.
Oops. It's not a spare bedroom.
I know, this is the craft room now, babes. I love that. That's so funny.
Yeah, ours was, our third bedroom was designed to be we've got a spare bedroom, like the second bedroom, but David was like, yeah, we can use this as an office. I was like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
We'll use it as a like working from home. And I'm like, well, technically craft is my work now, so it should be a craft space.
Yeah, definitely a craft space.
And then he saw how much stuff I had and he was like, yeah, better had be a craft space. Probably just wise that this is a craft room.
One room. Yeah.
No. Okie dokie, so let's just put a strip on there. We're just going to finish that off with a sentiment and maybe just some gemstones. And then you can just see how easy that's just come together. And I just love, it's just so inviting, that window, to just look lovely, inside your card. So I'm just going to put glad tidings right at the bottom here. Oh, do I want, I've changed my mind.
So Lorraine has asked, could you fix the dome between the layers on the front?
Yeah, you could die cut like a frame for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess, you could sandwich it between your actual card blank and your card stock.
Yep.
If you wanted to, for sure. It's just time sometimes.
Absolutely. Or you could put, if you're not using it for this purpose, you could put a backing piece of cardstock on there or an insert. It's completely up to you. Let's finish off with some gemstones. Wonder if we've got any nice purple ones in here. Oh yes, we do. Oh, in fact, no, I'm going to go with these nice sort of sepia ones. Ooh. Gorgeous.
There's so many colours in there that you could actually pull out, isn't there, in your gemstones?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, 100%. I'm just going to put just a nice simple sort of 3 just on this this angle of my octagon.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Right, perfect. Let's get that propped up. And then that is, there we have it. There is our gorgeous decollage card. All ready for someone special. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that just look awesome?
Yeah. I love how they just almost protect your decoupage as well, don't they, once you've got those domes on?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you wanted to write on this, you can write on the back, pop an insert on there. You know, the choice is definitely yours with this one. Absolutely.
You could seal the whole thing up and make it a shaker.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Such a fun idea.
Maybe not appropriate with that image, but some of them definitely would work as shakers for sure.
Yeah, the domes are included.
Yeah, they are in there. Where have I put them? They're here. Yeah, it's all in there. Domes, card blanks, envelopes, everything you need. They're just plain white, so you can leave them plain white, you can ink them, or you can cover them like Bex has just done with some of your pattern cardstock. It's up to you. But yeah, everything's included in there for you. I think we just had the domes last month, didn't we? So that's maybe where the confusion's come in, but they definitely have everything in there.
Yeah, the card kits are a complete kit, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's have a look at some more goodies for you. Check out these bad boys. Miri mats.
Oh yeah.
In a huge array of sizes and colours. We've got gold, we've got silver, we've got rainbow. We've got the big absolute whopping 8x8s as well. You can save 30% on all of your Miri mats. So instead of £11.99, they are now just £8.39. What a saving that is, especially if you're sort of bulk making your cards this Christmas with your little books, or you just want to make it a little bit easier with you've got your DLs and your 5x5s. You know, if that's a card size that you make a lot and you just want to make your mat and the layering a little bit quicker, then this is ideal. You can just use those and go with your cardstock onto there to create that little gorgeous Miri border. So there are so many to choose from. There's A6, 6x6, 7x7, 8x8, 5x5 and DL. all in the 3 different colours as well. So there's absolutely loads to choose from, and just £8.39 for those. And then we do have, do you remember this cheeky little product that we brought you?
Oh, I love these.
What was this for? Was this in our Christmas in July? Was it? When was this? I feel like this was a brand new product.
They came out with our little books launch in, I want to say April or May, before Christmas though.
Oh no, but this set.
Oh, the variety pack.
Yeah.
I think that was Christmas in July.
That was new, wasn't it? It was new, and look, diamond price, £5.59. Is that a percentage off there? Because that's such a random little price. But look.
This is the separate packs.
Oh, is it the separate packs? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the mixed pack. That's me. I've read that completely wrong. Ignore me. It's not the mixed pack. It's separate packs of colours.
So you're going to get all the same.
Sorry, that was me. £5.59 though. But they're the colours that you can choose from. So you can see you've got a whole host of different colours. You've got that lovely soft pink. We've got, oh, it's blue. Look at that. It almost looks like gunmetal. It's beautiful. We've got that gorgeous sort of soft green. We've got,
oh, that's rose
gold. I can't see them properly in the camera. We've got the lilac. We've got, oh my goodness, chocolate purple.
Yep.
We've got the copper. We've got the sexy black.
Midnight black.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
We've got that really beautiful. It's a gorgeous blue, that, isn't it? That is like a real Christmas blue.
Yeah, very, very pretty.
And then we've got that fabulous green as well. So a whole host of different colours there for you to select. And it's just £5.59 for a pack of one colour. Ignore everything I said. 60 sheets of one colour, but you can pick which colour you get in there. And then you can't pull those Miri mats without on your little books, can you? That'd just be crazy. Would you like a bog off? Oh yes! Yes, please. Bog off on all, selected little books. Now bog off. Collect them all. Do collect them all because they are wonderful. So we have got the Watercolor Escapes for you. Let's have a little flick through. This one is one of my favourite collections we have done this year. I absolutely love it, and I think this one actually is quite a all year round collection because you do have some sort of autumnal images in here. You've got some almost like more wintry images. We've got spring featured, summer. It's a really, really lovely collection. So that one is your Watercolor Escapes.
So pretty.
Beautiful, beautiful. How would you like Forever Florals Lavender? Oh, this is another one of my favourite collections though. I need to stop this because this is where you find out that everything's my favourite.
It's so pretty though.
Really, really beautiful, isn't it? So many different designs in here. Obviously you've got the portrait and the landscape featured in there too. Great for fussy cutting if you want to, but you can also do some pyramage and things. You know, you can do all sorts with your little books. Absolutely stunning, but so simple if you just want to use them for quick cards. Just pull a page out, pop it on a card. Absolutely perfect. Cutest Celebrations. This is cute. Look at this. Oh, this is adorable. Look at all the images in there. Oh, this one. I see this card every single day because it's on your desk, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love it.
They live on my desk. Those cute little dinosaurs.
These little drawers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Really, really lovely images in there. So many different occasions covered in here as well. You know, you've got sort of maybe a Mother's Day there. We've got, you know, maybe a dad's birthday, birthdays, you know, just regular birthdays. That looks a little bit Pikachu-esque.
It does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, really cool.
Sort of celebration. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything in here, isn't there? It's wonderful. We've also got the Fairy Blossoms. We have the Little Book of Sewing and another favourite, the Little Book of Curious Cats. Absolutely amazing.
Cute.
So they are all now on a buy one get one free. So instead of £9.99 each, they're like £5 each.
Yay.
Ish. Yeah. One's £5, one's £4.99. It's amazing, isn't it? There are 23 to choose from. 23. And that's it. We're going back over to Bex now.
We are.
What are you going to show us?
I'm going to show us, like you say, our favourite, our absolute favourite, launched so recently as well. Little Book of Lavender, guys.
Ooh,
why not? Okay, so again, I've kind of started some pieces already. You know, just looking at the time, we want to make this nice and quick. So what I've started to do is I've stuck 2 pages together to make a background. Now we can obviously see that join there, but we're gonna, don't worry, we're gonna hide that.
Okay.
So it's fine. Well, we're gonna soften it down anyway.
Okay.
You will be able to see it, but once we get our main image on, it's gonna be fine. So we're going to cut that down to, I've just stuck them together and we're going to stick that down to 2 under 8. And then it should be a nice 2 under 6 already. So I'm going to make an 8 by 6 card. So I've just going to check that I have cut this down before the show. Yeah, so we've got a piece of our lilac shimmer mirror. This is from our A4, that's the only size, or you could cut down an 8 by 8. Yeah. But yeah, we've cut that down and we're going to stick that on there like so. So let's get that stuck down first of all, and then we can like move on to some of the fun. I kind of just wanted to show off as many different techniques with the little books, you know, because you can just stick them on mirror mats and make toppers. Yeah. But I was just like, how many techniques can we squeeze into this? So first of all, we're going to do a background.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm quite excited for this one as well. I just love this little book so much, and I just thought, especially whilst we've got all the coloured mirror mats on, it'd be so nice to go, because you've got the chocolate box purple or the lilac shimmer, even that nice frosted teal green one would be lovely too. So let's just stick that on nice and gently. Again, depending on where you are sticking your other sort of embellishments and elements, you may not even really need to sort of soften that join. But I've just got a piece of parchment just to, you know, just to trim that down. So I'm gonna just take another couple of notches off my trimmer there, and then we've got a nice edge. So we're going in at like 1/4 of an inch shorter now. So 5 3/4 and then 7 3/4. Nearly went 7 1/2 there. There we go. And then that is just going to soften that join, you know, it's just going to make it a little bit less, you know, just calm it down a little bit. Right, so then let's get our little book and go with our next sort of image. So the one that I've chosen is, and you will have to apologise, my little books are very, very loved, and I always break the binding. I just get so excited tearing out the pages. So I think I want 3. And then what I want to do is I want to do some pyramage. So I'm going to stick these on our mirror mat. So I've got 3 of our lilac shimmer mirror mats all ready to go. And then we're just going to start building these up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut like, I want to say, just going to kind of spin round and cut like one of the, you know, one of these grid patterns. I think that's 1/4 of an inch.
It is 1/4, yeah. I like using the grid.
Oh, me too. Just know that you're going to get a nice straight line as well. So we've gone with this really nice sort of lavender, I think it's lavender honey or lavender perfume. Yeah. Really, really pretty image. And then the next one, we're going to go in another notch. So like another, sorry, like grid on the,
grids.
Yeah.
1/2 an inch.
So is that 1/2 an inch?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. I do know that, it's just you
fine.
forget. So just spinning round. Got these last 2 to do.
So you could be like super frugal here and cut into it.
Yeah.
So then you're getting an in and outy page at the same time.
Yes, I know. It is much more frugal to do it that way. Yeah, you definitely could. So then we can layer these on top of each other, but I really want to just be a little bit luxe and stick some mirror mats on there.
And we can do that with our nesting dies as well. If you've got those, you can cut them out and do your your pyramage with your nesting dies.
Absolutely. So this one should just stick as a hole on there. And then again, this one, so I don't want to cut like 1/4 of an inch. I just think I want 2 notches.
Yeah, you want just under, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, just under. So let's go with this. If it's a bit thicker, it's fine.
No, I think try that. Oh, I was going to say try that. I think you might have gone one too far now because you're doing
because I've done each side.
Yeah. But that's okay though. You can use that for your third.
Oh yeah,
layer.
Yeah, definitely. We'll bring that one in. So just one at the top and the side.
And just try it. I never do this because I can't. I would stick it on and then trim it down because I can't do this kind of
really?
working out. Yeah.
Do you know I did?
Oh no, it does need to come on down.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, see, now it scares me.
Now I've forgotten which one I've done now. It's fine. Shall we get another one?
It doesn't matter though.
I will use it.
It doesn't matter though, does it? Because you don't need it to be in the middle or anything.
No. So let's go 2 notches. Do you know, that's the thing, we can just always kind of experiment. Right, let's see what that looks on there. See, that's still really big.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I stick it on and cut it down.
Shall we just...
something happens here.
We're just going to measure it. So that is 3 3/4. Why didn't we just do this in the first place?
Yeah.
And then, what are we on the length? So, yeah, and then we want 5 1/2 on the length. That's better. That's so much better. Honestly.
We can't even blame it on it being like Monday or anything.
I'm blaming the heat coming out of this aircon.
Yeah, that's it. Honestly, it's so sweaty in here.
It's so warm.
Have you ever met an air conditioning unit that spits out heat instead of cold?
It's actually horrific. Right, and then we'll go 3 1/4 with that. So
it needs a word with itself.
Right, now we're talking. There we go. Isn't that better?
There we go.
We should have just measured it in the first place.
We'll edit that bit out. It's fine.
Yeah. Just everyone ignore that. Okay, so.
Just noticed as well.
Go on.
When you add 2 little books to your basket, it comes down to £8.99.
No.
Does it? I saw Shelley's comment, but I didn't know what she meant, so I was waiting for someone else to reply to her.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So instead of £9.99, it's only actually £8.99 because you're getting your
Diamond
discount as well, aren't you?
Wow.
So that makes them £4.50 each.
£4.50 each, and some of them you get 144 images.
Well, yeah, in the square ones you get 150, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Imagine making that like 144 cards for like £4.50, like for the whole thing. All your cards made. Especially if you're getting these, and I mean, how much are these mirror mats? These are a bargain as well, aren't they?
£5.39.
£5.59.
Sorry, for 60 of your coloured ones. Your regular ones, your gold, silver, and all your rainbow in all the different sizes were £8.39. And I think in those you get the 104.
They're all different.
Yeah, they're different. So your A6 ones you get 144 to match the book. You square 5x5 ones you get 150 to match your 150 strips of square little books. And then your other ones are for card sizes, so they all vary, but those two match the little book contents, if you will.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shelley.
And I mean, how nice is it now that we have got the coloured ones? Because, you know, we used to just chop into big A4s and make them up ourselves. It's so nice having like actual proper just mirror mats now. Right, so let's get some foam strips on here and really layer this decoupage up. So I'm just gonna, right, now that I kind of know the length of my strips, I can cut those down.
Oh, this, oh my goodness, you've got the longest thingy on YouTube. Lorraine P. Passion Bloom gifts tags.
Oh.
I think you may, oh, it's not even, is it Lorraine? It is, isn't it? You've just got an unusual spelling because you've got 2 R's and 2 N's. I bet that's a nightmare for you. I know what it's like just trying to tell people I've got an E on my hand.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
We know these problems.
I've been making wall hangers with my little books. They're so versatile. That's a good idea. Like little pictures to go on your walls.
Well, absolutely, because I mean, you know, it's so nice. You can change your decor up for like spring, summer.
Definitely.
You can make Christmassy ones.
Oh, that looks so nice with the mirror.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like that lilac shimmer is just so perfect. So I'm just
awesome.
lining up my image. This is where we get a bit tricky now. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect.
Gorgeous.
Right. Now that's going to be the main image for our card. So we'll sort of, let's stick that onto the parchment.
It looks fabulous, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just wanted to, so we've done a bit of pyramage, we've done a bit of a background, and then finally, just to finish off the card, we're going to do a little bit of fussy cutting.
Nice.
Who doesn't love fussy cutting with our little books? It's such an, you know, they're so wonderful to fussy cut.
Do you know who's back today? Rachel!
Rachel! Yeah, oh my goodness. So excited.
So good to have her back.
I have seen her before the show actually. She just, I think she felt very lost without it. She was like, where are my children?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big change.
Yeah, day 1 after maternity leave is a little bit tricky, isn't it? Right, let's stick that in the centre.
That looks so nice. You wouldn't even know that join was there now, would you?
No, we've really, really softened it up. And then we're going to hide our parchment by just, again, popping our adhesive just over that. Just really nice and simply over that. Again, it's going to mean our corners are a little bit loose, but I kind of like that about parchment.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to put glue dots in the centre, in the corners,
you could.
Pop gemstones on there.
Yeah. They're quite good actually, the gemstones behind the parchment, the glue dots behind the parchment. They're not as noticeable as you think.
No, I think especially with like some of our brighter parchments and especially our pattern parchments. Right, so let's have a look what else we've got in our little book to play with. Emily kind of fancied the idea of this big butterfly, but it might be a bit too big, that.
Oh, I don't know if you popped it in the corner.
Do you think? We can try that. Let's pop one out anyway.
I think, yeah, if you, I think you can get away with that in the corner.
What else have we got in here? I knew there was a couple of bits. I might kind of have this actually. So, I'm gonna have this little lavender tag here because this is just so nice and simple to fussy cut. And we've actually got a little butterfly on here, so we could cut out this one. So we're gonna start by cutting our tag.
Nice. Or my comments keep going on funny on Facebook.
Oh really?
Either that or nobody's talking to us.
Oh, they can be tricky, can't they? Right, so I think we're going to put that there. And then I'm just kind of going to see, might just sort of...
So not only is our aircon not working, our comments aren't working either.
Oh no,
it's a sad day, isn't it?
This is sad.
I think Williams was talking about, she said, Anne-Marie, when you were on holiday for last week, what did the person behind the scenes call one of your tools or products? I can't remember, but I know it was funny. And you made me laugh all the more because you lost it for a minute.
We're talking about the shovel on the poker tool.
On the poker tool.
Yeah, so we had, he's not a new director, but he was new to me. So I'd not worked with him before, and I had Laura, producer, and we were talking about the 3-in-1 die brush because we had Zena, who's, it was only my second time working with Zena, so, and she's quite new to papercraft. She's a jewellery maker, presenter, so she's quite new to papercraft, and we were doing the edge-it dies. So obviously I got my die brush out and she was like, oh my goodness, what's this? And I was like, it's the die brush. And then I was like, oh, and it's got a poker tool. And I was like, and it's got a shovel. And everyone was just like laughing because it was a shovel. We were calling it a
little shovel.
So then every time I got like put gemstones on, I was like, I'm just getting my shovel out.
Just gonna do a bit of digging.
Get my shovel. And like the producer and the director, every time they were in my ear going, she's got the shovel out. Oh, it was very amusing. And Zena is just so enthusiastic, so passionate. She's just wonderful. She really is lovely.
Yeah.
It's just so nice when you come across somebody new that doesn't know all the terminology and all the tools and all the equipment.
Yeah.
And she's just so excited by it all.
Right, so I've just done that and we've left a little wire. Do you know, I think it's a bit too much now, that. But I'm definitely going to save that for another project. Yeah, I think it just looks a little bit busy. But let's put our tag on and then let's cut out. Let's just do a bit more fussy cutting and just cut out our butterfly. Just super, super quickly. But I'm definitely going to use that on it. I'm going to pop that in a little storage box and use it for something else. So thank you for just bearing with me whilst I fussy cut something I'm not even going to use.
We all do it.
We all do it. You know, it's got to look right though, hasn't it? You've got to try these things.
Yeah, you do.
So we'll go with Emily's shout, which is, you know, going to be better than mine.
Well, sometimes you just don't know though.
No, I actually, you know, I thought it would work really well, but it just looks a little bit busy. But amazing to fussy cut though.
Oh, Lorena said that she has only got, she's got 1 L and 2 N's. Oh, I meant 2, I was going to say, I thought I said 2 R's.
Yeah, I really hate it because I've got like quite a common name, like Rebecca isn't, you know, it's not unusual. But then I'll go, let me spell it for you. And they look at me like, I'm sorry, do you think I'm sick? And I'm like, no,
Rebecca.
just let me spell it.
Yeah, I have to do it with, I'm always like, I'm with an E.
And then Marie.
I'm Catterall as well. I'm always like, double T, double L. That's all, yeah, it's hard work. And Mark's Mark with a C, so he's even more awkward.
Oh, of course, I forget that. Oh my gosh, you know, Emily, you were right. I think we need to pop that on there. Yep, that looks amazing. Let's pop that on. Right, let's get some foam pads on this. Woohoo, that looks beautiful.
Mark's mum never spells my name right. She always spells it without an E.
Yeah, my nana doesn't spell my name right.
And then Sophie's card of Mark's grandma was S-O-F-I.
F?
Yeah.
Sophie with an F. How unusual.
I mean, how it sounds, to be fair.
Yeah. But again, like, Sophie's a very, you know, like, popular name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not unusual. It's definitely not unusual. No, they've both been blessed with common, normal names.
Classic names. Classic names. Did you know she was a Sophie?
No, we'd sort of decided on the name before she was born.
Okay.
Obviously, we didn't know what we were having.
Yeah, of course.
Which was good because we didn't have a boy's name. So
Great.
it's kind of like we knew, because with Joseph we were convinced, you know, Joseph was, we didn't even have to think about a boy's name, but we struggled with girls. So it's almost like...
Oh, it worked out well.
We knew. It was weird, yeah.
That is weird, isn't it? So let's pop this on here and then let's grab our card blank. There we go. Oh, that looks so pretty.
It's
just those
gorgeous.
pearls to finish as
So
well.
beautiful.
Really is, isn't it? And that's just the little book. Few pages of the little book, all the tips and tricks on there. Right, so let's cut this down to 6 then, shall we?
Oh, Karen said her husband is an Alun, and everyone puts Alan.
Yeah, Alun is an unusual spelling, isn't it?
But I think it's crazy, isn't it, how a word that you can't think can be spelt so many different ways can. Like Alan is, because it can be one L, it can be two L's.
Absolutely.
It can be UN.
Well, we've got an Alan here, and he's just Alan, isn't he?
Just
one L.
A-L-A-N,
yeah.
yeah.
And then we've got like Jane on our team, and my mum's called Jane, and she's no Y, just J-A-N-E. It's like it's quite unusual. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. We just like to be quirky, don't we? Sometimes. Perfect. Let's pop that up. There we go.
Amazing.
So many different techniques.
Absolutely
got
gorgeous. I
fussy
love that.
cutting, a little bit off-centered there, but I kind of like it that way. That butterfly is really big, so it looks perfect.
Yeah, it's
where
beautiful. It almost looks like a real butterfly has actually landed on your card.
Doesn't
yeah,
it?
It's absolutely gorgeous. I have to read out Myra's comment because it's just amazing. She said, such a great idea. It looks so expensive. Champagne cards at HD prices with a large sprinkle of HD crew creativeness.
Oh, yes.
Love today's show and demos. Thank you all. Oh, thank you guys. You're all just all so wonderful. We love your company every weekday, 10 a.m. We are here. We love it when you join us because we'd be very lonely if you didn't. That is all for our diamond deals today. We hope you are loving them as much as we are. Just to remind you of our TV schedule, our lovely P Wheels is at Hobby Maker this afternoon. 1 o'clock she's got that shape card mega pie.
Yes.
Very exciting. At 2 o'clock she's going back to those stained glass stamps that we had yesterday, and then at 5 o'clock it's the final showing of our Under the Moonlight collection. So if you want a little bit more inspiration, then head over there and catch that at 5 o'clock. And then tomorrow at 10 o'clock, he always gets the best shows. Dan's here. Don't forget to remind him about the purple glue sticks with Kat at 10 a.m. Oh, it's so special. We can't wait. Can we tell people? Because it was on, can we not? It was on the email. Emily, you're so tight.
You guys know what it is. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Anyway, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Make sure you're here because it's going to be fabulous. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday and we'll see you then.